Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ariel. If you not know me, my name is Ariel and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing I'm going to be ranting slash just voicing my opinion because I had an experience, like a little mini altercation or whatever recently with a hairstylist, and you know, it really put a bad taste in my mouth. If you get on TikTok, you can see the client versus hairstylist argument. It's been going on for years, honestly. And I've always stayed out of it because I can see both sides of things. I've been doing my own hair since I was in the 4th grade. So I'm gonna take y'all to the initial situation that really like triggered this whole rant video. So first things first, I'm a mom of 2, so I'm like, oh, I need my hair done. I really don't like wearing wigs. Like, I'm a sew-in girl, I'm a leave-out girl, but I have a fear of, like, you know, hairline being gone or having that tan right there. I have a fear of that being me. So if I have a frontal wig on, 9 times out of 10, it's probably just to get me through a couple of days until I figure out what the heck I'm gonna do with my hair. I like to have my scalp exposed. So I'm trying to think. I'm talking to my cousin. I'm like, should I get this? Should I get that? I'm on Instagram hashtagging MKE hairstylist, Milwaukee hairstylist. I'm like, what I'm finna get done? What I'm gonna do? So I'm like, okay, well maybe I'll just get some knotless braids. Have y'all seen the prices for knotless braids? Oh my gosh. Like, I'm seeing $300-400, hair not even included. I'm like, what the heck? No. Right, so I find a girl that do some knotless braids. Her work is decent. The price is, it seems reasonable to me. So I try to book the appointment. Mind y'all, I'm at work, like in between clients, like trying to find somebody, and I find somebody. So I'm like, okay, well let me go and book this. Y'all, why when I booked the appointment, I'm trying to pay the deposit, and I turned around and paid the whole thing. Like, I just pressed pay. Like, there's a thing where it says like pay, and then it said pay deposit. But I'm like trying to hurry up and do it. I just pressed pay, and I paid the whole $240. And when I seen the text message come through, because I got like the text message set up on my bank account, so it's like if money being spent, you get a text immediately saying this much money was spent on your account. So when I saw that whole amount come out, I was like, I was not trying to do that. Then my next client comes, so I'm doing her hair, and I'm like, should I cancel that appointment? Or should I just keep it? Because I am gonna go. But I'm like, I really was not trying to pay all of that up front. Just because I got it don't mean I'm trying to do it up front. Like, I wanted to pay once everything was done and I knew I was gonna be okay with it. So as soon as I finished that client, I canceled the appointment and I rescheduled it, and I paid just the $20 deposit. So then I was just like, I'm gonna just wait for the transaction to like complete, and then I'm gonna just go and dispute it, and then I'll just pay her the actual cash the day of the appointment. That was my plan. So the next day comes, I'm sitting outside my job like I am now, and I get a text message. It says, hey, good morning, this is Hair by so-and-so. I'm just contacting you to ensure you know for prepaid appointment they aren't refundable. You can only transfer the appointment just like a deposit. Can't wait to service you. See you on the 27th. So as soon as I see this, I go to the booking site. It's literally nowhere on the booking site. So I'm like, that's not gonna hold up with me. But I kept it to myself just in case I needed it, because I'm like, if I don't have to argue with a person, I'm not. I try to go in nice. That's the kind of person I am. I'm gonna go in nice, and then, you know, if it go there because you took it there, then yeah. But I'm gonna go in nice. So I text back. I said, hey girl, I paid the full balance on accident. I was trying to pay the deposit and pay the remaining balance on the day of my appointment. She said the full balance got took from the first initial appointment that was booked, so it's fine. You can just disregard the second appointment altogether. But the second, like, I literally rebooked for the same day, same time. So I said, right, but I paid the full balance on accident. I was trying to pay the deposit and pay the remainder in person, which is why I canceled, then rebooked for the same day, same time. She said, so did you want the appointment for the 27th? I said yes, both appointments were for the 27th. She said the payment hasn't posted to my business account, but I'll give you a refund when it does. For future reference, don't pay in advance because this wouldn't always be the case. I was not trying to pay in advance. It was an accident. I said, I appreciate that, but it really was an accident. She said, it's fine, no worries. And then she sent me my money on Cash App. Honestly, when she texted me and said that my appointment was not refundable, it was transferable, I knew right then and there. I said, yeah, no, I'm not going. She tried me like, oh, just letting you know it's not refundable. But I hadn't even asked for the refund. I wasn't gonna ask for a refund. I was just gonna dispute it. But you trying to make sure I knew, like, hey girl, I'm not giving you your money back. You either gonna come to an appointment or I'm gonna keep it. That right there, I don't want to go to somebody like that. If I would have said, no, I don't want that appointment, I changed my mind, she would not have given me my money back. She would have been like, well, you either need to come get your hair done or that's it, because I'm not giving you the money back. That's why I said, yes, I want my appointment, because I really want my money back. I just did not like this, the way you went about it already. You don't have that on your booking site, and I can see somebody getting a $250 deposit and not wanting to give it back. You didn't want to give me my money back unless I assured you I was coming and you was gonna get it back. But now, because you didn't text me with like this, I'm not coming. I canceled my appointment for the 27th after I got my money back, and I found somebody else and I got these braids instead. I really was just like, okay, yeah, like I really do see where like, clients are coming from about how people can be unprofessional. I do feel like a lot of it is, people going to young stylists, because I could tell this girl is a lot younger than me. Another thing is that even before we were having all of these problems, I remember, being in high school, going to the hair salon with my mom, and we would be there all day. Now you can book appointments like ahead of time, but and people still run behind, but that's how it was before. It's just you wasn't booking on a booking site, and you didn't have to pay a deposit in advance. You just booked your spot, and when you showed up, they either was ready or they wasn't. Also, I do feel like the services that were being done back then, when everybody had relaxed hair, even though you would be there all day, that it didn't cost as much because you're getting your real hair done. And the appointments don't take as long. Now girls we getting sew-ins, we getting frontal wigs, we getting this, we getting that. We want to get the hairstyle. Sitting at the beauty salon all day is not nothing new. Your stylist running behind is not anything new. I'm not saying that it's not a problem. It is still a problem because we still have other things to do. But the whole, oh well, what if you're running late? Do I get some money off? I don't feel like you should be late, but you need to do something to make up for the inconvenience. My thing is complimentary services. Throw in something so she can feel like she's being compensated for the inconvenience. Or you can just take the money off. Even when I went to get these braids done, I booked the appointment, and when I showed up to the address, I had no further instruction. I really wanted to tell that girl hey, booking with you was very simple. However, once I pulled up here, I really didn't know where to go, what to do. I didn't know which suite was yours. I didn't know anything. You need to you should probably add that somewhere within your, you need to add that somewhere in there, because you never know. Somebody might get frustrated and just say forget it, and then you just lost a client. And I know some people oh well, I don't want that client anyway. It's not that. You want to make everything just a smooth process.
What I was trying to say is that you never know which inconsistencies will be a client's last straw. So you never know that somebody could be trying to show up to their appointment and could have already had literally the worst day. Then they get there and now it's they have to find where you are. It's just stuff like that could make a person, write a bad review, or maybe send you an irritating text, or, make them come with irritating energy. So you want to make sure that the booking process is very, very smooth all the way up until you get the client in the chair. But then once you get the client in the chair, you just take on over from there.
And even on the booking sites, a lot of people have this argument about if you have rules on your booking site that it sounds like you got an attitude, I'm not booking with you. But what a lot of people don't realize is that people when people are getting their booking sites made, even if they go and make them by somebody else, all they're doing is copying and pasting from somebody else's booking site. That's not even them speaking. They're just making sure they put it on there so you know. But that's not them speaking. They copied it off of this girl's booking site over here, or off that girl's booking site over there. With the girl that did my braids, I noticed on her booking site it said remaining balance must be paid in cash. But she didn't even have to where you pay a deposit to book with her. I didn't even have to pay a deposit to book with her. So that's how I know, like, some of these girls, you know, that's doing hair, they're just copy and pasting off of somebody else's booking site that they're using as an example or as a blueprint.
Another thing I want to add is that I think we are all operating from a hurt place. I think we've all had unpleasant experiences with each other that has cemented seeds of trauma. So every little thing that one side does triggers the other. We are all wounded in some way when it comes to the beauty salon experience, whether it's hairstylists making rude comments towards a client or just blatantly not acknowledging unprofessionalism when it's been shown. And then you have clients that blatantly disregard rules. They'll try to short your money. They'll show up to the appointments with no way home. Some people will literally read your rules, text you and ask you to be excused from the rule. And when you set your boundary and tell them no, they still do it anyway. So now you see a post on Facebook in all caps saying, make sure you don't bring extra people to your appointment. We are all traumatized.
Industry would run a lot smoother if hairstylists put themselves in client shoes and clients put themselves in hairstylist shoes. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. If you're not bringing kids with you to your appointment, if you're not bringing your friends with you to your appointment, if they say no food and you're not even bringing food to your appointment, what's the point of being offended? I watched one girl's video and she said that the hairstylist that she goes to, she sends her rules after you book. And I think that's a great idea too. I think that's a really good alternative. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, like that's cool. But I don't think that people should be offended just by, oh, why are you yelling at me? Like, come on, like nobody is yelling at you. The 9 times out of 10, baby, that's something that's wrong with you. Whatever you've been through, you're already projecting on the next stylist as you're booking. Because I don't really care about what I scroll past the bookings. I scroll past all of those things when I'm booking a hair appointment because it doesn't apply to me. I know it's just me showing up. I'm either going to pay with cash or pay with Apple Pay. And that's going to be it. And as far as that's concerned, I hadn't had no experiences. This was my first time having some type of an experience with a hairstylist that was a little bit unpleasant. And it really wasn't even that bad. It could have got bad depending on me. But when you know that you're trying to get something from somebody, you have to be careful how you talk to them. Because they got the upper hand. Sorry, y'all. I'm still getting over being sick. What time is it? Oof, I got 4 minutes and I gotta go inside. But yeah, this was just some of my thoughts on this whole hairstylist versus client situation. And ultimately, my advice: if it don't apply, let it fly, and don't take what you've been through with other people. Don't put that off on the next person just because you think they might be a certain way. I think there is work that needs to be done on both sides, and because of that, I feel like nobody has the right to judge. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. These are just my little thoughts. I hope nobody gets offended, but I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like or leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.